Hello everyone. I, Assistant Professor Abhigna Vaishnav from LJ Integrated MBA, once again welcome you all to the third video lecture for the subject Service Marketing for Semester 9 Integrated MBA. Well, in the previous lecture, we are done with our Module 1. Today we are starting with the Module 2. First, have a look at the contents of Module 2. We'll be studying the Services Marketing Mix. Well, as we know from the definition and the difference, that product marketing mix and service marketing mix differs. So in this module, we'll be seeing the first 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. First, we'll start with the chapter Service Products, wherein we'll be studying the core and supplementary part and how to brand your service product. What do you mean by service product? Service product is something which includes all the elements of service performance, could be tangible, could be intangible, which adds value to the customers. Well, as you all know that in case of physical products, there are 5 levels: core product, basic product, expected product, augmented product, and potential product. Likewise, in case of service product, there are 3 levels. First is core element, wherein it includes the central component of what the service provider actually delivers. Then comes the supplementary services, which adds value and which supports as well. So we'll be studying the facilitating services as well as enhancing services. Third level comprises of the delivery sequence. How you are going to deliver your core part as well as the supplementary part. You need to document the sequence as well so as to have a record of the same. Well, next we'll be studying in detail the supplementary part. It is also known as the flower of service. Well, flower of services includes 2 kinds of services. As you can see in the diagram, facilitating services and enhancing services. Facilitating services are information, order taking, billing and payment. And as far as enhancing services are concerned, which adds value to your core part. The services are consultation, hospitality, safekeeping and exceptions. Now, well-organized company always have the best of its flower. It manages well framed all the petals. So as a marketer, always have your flower of service intact. We'll look at each petal one by one. First is, we'll start with facilitating first, which supports the core product, wherein information and order taking will be the first priority. Well, whenever a customer goes to consume a service, he needs certain information regarding the directions toward the service site, the prices, warranties, guarantees, the reminders, documentations, notifications of services. So the information service facilitates. Then comes the order taking. In order taking, as far as service provider is concerned, he needs to provide some applications for subscription and membership and how to install the applications, he needs to provide that as well. How to enter the orders. Then you have to focus on certain reservations part as well. In advance booking of, let's say for example, room, seats, vehicles, etc. These are all services which facilitates. Third comes the billing part. This service gives you advantage of having the periodic statements of the transactions, individual invoices, self-billing as well as the amount due statements as well. And the last is payment. As far as payment facility service is concerned, in case of if the customer is paying it using by self-service concept, or either the amount has been deducted directly from his deposits or the pay has been paid through credit or debit cards. So each of the services that provider provides you facilitates your transaction. Then comes the enhancing services, which adds value to your core part. First is consultation. Many providers provides you customized consultation. Some provides you individual based personalized consultation. Consultation may be with respect to the how to use the product, technical consultation, management consultation. That is the most important thing. Second is hospitality. Well, hospitality service ranges from your sanitation facilities to your waiting zone area arrangements, food and beverages, greetings the customers, transportation services and security services. All the services add value to your core part. Then comes safekeeping. Well, in case of either if the customers have entered the premises and he is carrying some possession, it could be pet, child, vehicle, baggage, documents, the provider provides him the facility to safekeep the services. Second part could be either the purchased items needs to be handled. So in case of that, you can provide services like packaging, installation, transportation, delivery, inspection, cleaning, refueling, etc. The services are the examples for that. Then comes the last enhancing services exceptions, where service provider handles your prerequisites. Well, the requests have been framed by the customers in case of specific requirements for children, for elders, for medical reasons. You may be having some special request. They can be handled. Some complaints, compliments, suggestions needs to be handled properly. Problem solving techniques in case of how to use a product, difficulties if they have arisen from any accident or injury to your possession, you need to solve their queries. And last is your restitution in case of refunds of the payments. These are all enhancing services. So this is we end our flower of service. All the petals are covered. Now, last portion is our how to brand your service, product and experience. Well, as you all know, services are intangible, so it's very difficult to brand. What do you mean by brand? Brand is something which is coming from a known source. So, in case of branding a service product is a bundle of output. A provider can offer you single product or multiple product. So, in case of having multiple product lines, you can have single brand name for all the offering, you can have individual brand name for every offering, or you can have the combination of either of the two. You can have your corporate brand, you can have your product name as well. Each is having its own advantage. So, have a look at the spectrum of brand. It ranges from branded house to house of brands. In between, there are sub-brands and endorsed brands. Branded house means parent company gives the identity to the sub-brands, whereas in the case of house of brands, each brand is having its own identity under one brand, but still it doesn't require the identity of the parent brand. Endorsed brand is somewhat nearer to the house of brands, but it still requires some sort of identification from the parent company. Well, last, how to deliver or sustain. How you manage it throughout. So, first and foremost, you need to have the experience intact, design your service experience, brand it, train your employees, give them skills and training, design the differentiated experience for the customers, and monitor the same. This is how you can manage your branding of a service. So this is I end the chapter service product. We'll see you in the next video lecture for the second chapter. Thank you very much. That just does it from my side. Again, I have taken the references from the book Service Marketing by Lovelock. Thank you. Keep learning.